Oh, before we do get in the session, I want to make sure everyone's aware I'm going to have Kalen take over Monday nights after tonight until I get something going for my income. Because I want to make sure I take care of that first.
And that's totally fine. I have a few hooks set to go after the intro, and once I figure out where we're headed, I will make the next setup.
Yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
make sure everyone's aware of that, just because I wasn't. I need something.
Hold up. I just want to say something. I really do pray that I can help someone have a similar experience, not like in the negative sense, but just like Christy yesterday. Y'all don't even know. Like, she had that character, like I said, been with us for like 3 years, just get removed from the game willingly, not so willingly, just like it was a decision she made that led to that result. And it was a really character thing to do and all that. And throughout the whole night, she kept, like, I don't know if you want to call it a face, but I think it just kind of hit her when we went to bed last night. Because it was a rough night. Poor girl.
Yeah, yeah. Camarel is officially working for the big bad evil guy.
Is that good or bad?
No, I mean just the attachment to the character, though. Like the aftermath of losing the character.
Oh,
Okay, so the thing is, my character, she has a similar backstory to what Arya's backstory is. Similar in some things, but Cameron was a rogue, where she's a wizard, but or a sorcerer, and Cameron's brother had been slain, but it wasn't a typical slaying where you can just bring him back. His soul was trapped somewhere else, and to bring him back would have been to mutilate his body. So she was stuck between letting a sociopath take care of her brother and bring him back mutilated, or let him die. So she told the big bad evil guy if he would bring her brother back whole and unharmed with no strings attached, she would serve him. And that's what happened. Her brother came back full, healthy, nothing wrong with him. His soul's back and he's alive. And she's now working for the bad guy.
okay.
And the fallout after, my goodness. So we're all sitting in game with ourselves freaking just absolutely stunned. Like me, Mikdu, and Odo got, I mean, all three of us. Even the DM was faked out of his own pads. Like, he's making the game and he's sitting there like, what the fuck just happened?
I've had several moments of that.
Well, she basically sacrificed herself for an NPC, but it's a very Cameron thing to do.
Yeah, it made total sense for the character. Like, it was just. But I mean, so afterwards, we go to bed. We're sitting in bed together with a book, looking over some classes, some races, kind of talking through some options, just seeing what she wants, what she has to feel for. We close everything up, turn off the lights, lay down, and all of a sudden, I hear this little gentle sob, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" She's like, "Can you make a miracle happen?" And I was like, "Oh God, are you?" And I was sitting there, I should say, laying there, just like comforting her. I'm like, "What's wrong?" And she was like, "Harold's gone." Oh my God, I was a little heartbroken. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, to be honest, my character is super powerful, sure, but he is not god level like the BBEG is.
Alrighty. Alright, back to the war room. I just wanted to make sure I got everybody on the same page there.
Yeah, we're good.
So is Leaf and Talk joining us, or is it just literally me and
I'm
Kaylin?
here.
I'm here too. I'm just grabbing food.
Not in the war room.
Yes, I will be there.
Don't get your undies in a twist. Calm down.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to give you a blank map to work with?
Just like a blank, just like square map, like maybe, let's say 50 by 50. You know, I probably won't use
Yeah.
those.
I'll
films,
make a
but
quick blank parchment map from Dungeon Draft.
Just so I
and
can-
put it on there.
just like draw on it, air quotes.
Just gotta wait for Dungeon Draft to load.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
But for the meantime, here's a blank map until I can get Dungeon Draft to work.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
New. And you said you wanted 100 by 100? No, 50 by
No,
50.
50 by 50.
50
100 by
by
100.
Okay.
Give you trouble.
I put 530 by 530. I need to make another map.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
but-
thought I erased the 3. Nope, it went in front of the 3. Thank you.
That would explode the server.
The only question is, what terrain do you guys want?
Grass.
Alright.
No terrain. I just want this. I just want a graph paper, please.
Okay. I'll do the closest terrain to graph. Will that work for you?
That's fair.
Limestone or sand is the best options I have here. Ooh. No, sandstone it gives it too much grade.
Oh wait, you mean your dungeon draft thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm just giving you guys
Oh,
a
yeah.
blank sheet on the background.
Grass would be fine. Grass would be fine.
Thank you.
See? Mm.
Come at me. Let's go.
I boop your nose.
Ah.
Get him, Talk. Boop his nose for me.
Boop.
Ha-ha!
Alright, export. Just put this on my desktop so I can find it. Blank. Okay. And now reopen roll 20. But yeah, you guys can go ahead and discuss. I'm getting this ready real fast, so go ahead and do whatever.
Well, I think one of the main things that we need to focus on, we will need to speak with the guild and get some workers.
Need people.
We do need people. We do need to head to the Drailing village.
Need to find the rest of Torvak. Find out how they got down into the tunnels. Should find sister. She is shaman. She is shaman.
Right.
She's a shaman.
But
But
you never
she's
told me that your sister was a shaman.
one of them are. Not An, who is coming back, but my other sister, my sister, yes.
There you guys go. Nice blank piece of map.
Thank you. Well, if we can find your sister, then she would be able to help us gather up the forest and stuff.
Her name is Teak.
Teak. Got it. Well, we know that the keep is like. The keep would be like right about here.
This will
Is
be
where the
something
key-
for me or Arya to do later. We'll make the city. Probably together.
So right about there would be where the keep is.
Ooh.
So basically, when it comes to building building a city, we're going to need to focus on mostly resources as our main goal. But between the guild and the Drayling, and the guild bringing in people, we can build homes. And I want to know your all's opinion on whoever helps build up the city, starting off with. They will be able to have their homes for free. They won't be charged to own that home.
They build it, then why would they pay for it?
I'll look at Kaylin. It's more or less like buying the land, if that makes sense.
No.
In the sense talk, what we'd be talking about is that we would be inviting a clan into a nearby, uh, you could say, alternative. Like for example, the Torin live from the sea, where the land meets the sea. It would be kind of like where the land meets the forest, and inviting them to live within the forest.
Yes, but wouldn't charge them.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It'd be like inviting a new clan. We wouldn't be charging for the land. We would be offering it to them for their services.
Yes. Other people we would need to charge because we would still need to be able to have a upkeep of buildings and things like that.
Essentially, we would offer the people who offer their assistance a charter, which would
Yes.
give them the rights to the land that they are placed on. Otherwise, we would own the land and would charge either a monthly stipend or allow them to purchase a charter.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about all of that talk. I'll handle most of that, okay?
Okay.
So, and Arya, like, opens up a book and kind of flips through it. Based on what I can figure out, we can have certain homes built near farms, so people don't have to travel so far to farmland for that. And some homes can be like in near the merchant area or the mines, the quarry, things like that.
Don't mind that. Misclick.
So behind us, behind the keep, is going to be. We're going to need lumber. So what I'm thinking, and Arya points to the map. What I'm thinking is we build our own forest area here for lumber. Something that we can do.
Easy peasy.
Yes. The Drayling, the sacred ground, is currently game. Okay, guess not. Draw shape, circle. Draw shape. Oh, okay. Rude. Is it gonna let me draw a circle now? So where we did the ceremony is about. It's not letting me draw a circle. Sag.
Hold down the Alt key.
Hold down the Alt key.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
So the drailing area is about right here, where we have the soul seeds and stuff planted. What I'm thinking is eventually we're going to have that kind of closed off and have that like sacred ground
Okay.
to make sure no one bothers the soul seeds or anything like that. And then when it comes to what I'm thinking is farmland, farm, pretty much the.
One shoot, please.
God. Okay. So pretty much this area throughout here would be farmlands because it's closer to the water sources that we can use to irrigate. And what I'm thinking when it comes to the farmlands, we're going to need different crops. We're going to need like cabbages, carrots, all these other crops. We're going to need grain. We're going to probably need a dairy and a meat farm and a poultry farm. Especially, we're going to have to make sure these farms are one of the main things to be focused on, as they are going to be able to feed the people within the city.
Okay, so lots of tubers for those of us who live in the ground. Uh, you can if you go deep enough into drailing tunnels, you can find certain funguses and stuff that glows and things like that. They're really
Yeah.
good.
Remember, this is a small scale, Kaylin. This will end up. Yeah. This is not 2 size, so um we would definitely plan the farmlands quite better than my shaky hand right now. Um and obviously we would have different homes. People can build homes, or we can have a specific area for homes. What do you guys think?
Spread out.
Spread out? All
Yeah.
right. As we did promise Stu and one of the people that we saved from the other island, we're going to need the tavern, and I think the tavern should be kind of in the center. It's going to also be an inn as well as a tavern. So
Have lots of people come go.
yes. So that would be tavern. Right, and that's another thing I was going to think of is around the tavern. The tavern could be like center of the shopping district. So like there's going to be other roads that lead around. Sorry, my hand is very shaky.
Take your time. I can appreciate having a shaky hand.
Yeah, I've been having issues with my arthritis today.
That's never fun.
So basically around this area would be like shopping district and blacksmithing and things like that. The tavern itself plus the inn would be able to encompass a little bit more space as people are going to need places to stay during this whole endeavor.
Mess.
So we're also going to need like a trading post, carpenter's workshops, cartwrights, cooper workshops, things. I know, leave me alone. That's really for my reference for when I actually have to make the map. Another thing, and I know this is a grim topic, but we are going to need a graveyard. Because this island is dangerous and people do need to have a place to be buried.
Could put them in ground beneath the gardens and the farms.
Mm, That's that's not really how most people like it. They like to be able to visit graves.
I visit trees all the time.
It, Kaylin.
Okay.
Kaylin, help explain. Kaylin, explain.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I got had a little cough going. Um, for most people, they prefer their, much like the Dre, to be buried within the ground. But most beliefs do not have a rebirth aspect to it. Where Draylings return after being buried, most souls pass on to the next world.
People are just go talk to land. He'll fix it.
Oh, I'll consider it.
Okay.
Over here is where we would have a stone quarry for stone, an ore mine, and a masonry, and a coal mine, and a refinery. So with the coal, like the ore mines and things like that will be over this way a little bit. Same with the refinery and things like that. And near the water, we'll need a clay pit. So over here is like industrial and stuff like that.
Need tanner, need fletcher, need smithy, need that stuff.
Yes. But
Need weaver too.
yes. But with it spread out like this, I think we will have enough to where we can expand the keep. And what I'm wanting to do, and Arya kind of points out, I want to encompass the keep and the Dray Garden together to be able to keep the Dray Garden safe. People would be able to visit it, however, it would be more protected.
Don't want cut. But, if it's bone, the soul's not in it no more. The soul's where it's supposed to be.
Right. And then, Kaylin,
Yes.
I reserved an area for you.
Oh,
You, right here,
he's getting kicked the fuck out the keep.
I
That
want
whole thing?
this area, I want you to build a general temple to where people can place their different god symbols on an altar to where people would be able to have a safe place to worship their deities.
Interesting. I have such an idea. I will have to revisit this with you at another time, but I believe I can make this work.
Good. And within the just outside the forest area, we would have the lumber yard. To where we can again have trees and stuff. And we would need to make roads and probably dirt paths to begin with, for people to be able to transport items. But this is basically the layout I have in mind, and allow people to choose different spots for homes to be able to place their homes. I do want around the tavern and industrial and shopping district, I would like a market for people to come and sell items that they make and things like that. Oh, bye talk.
No, she can still hear you.
Okay. So that's, I mean, what do you all think of that?
I like it.
does seem functional. I do like that we have a area set up for plants and trees. We have the graveyard, the farmlands on the trees and the farmlands on either side. Um, Shops, taverns, industrial park, graveyard. Now, what I imagine that back in here, this backspace would be kind of like an open area for those who are going to build their homes.
Well, all this open area would be spots for homes and stuff. However, um, if we if the place continues to grow, what we can do is we can keep moving the forest and lumber back a little bit to be able to um, open up more space for homes and taverns and other places of business as the city will continue to grow. Now, another thing is we probably, as the city grows, we will need to expand more of the farmlands. Um, we eventually need to take care of the rabbit. We do need to take care of that rabbit if we want to have this area. We'll have to keep marked, even if it's with a stone wall. We'll have to mark the where the rabbit, tends to not like items.
Makes sense.
So you take, um, can you make earth pillars? Just make them like really, really tall, and then figure out where the rabbit starts sitting, and then just put the earth pillar just below that, and say that's how tall you can go.
It'll take a little bit to figure that out, but I can do that. It'll take a couple days to figure that out, but I'm sure I can do that. The biggest thing is we're going to need to recruit soldiers and guards and people like that. And I was hoping Cloud would be here, but he's off learning smithing. But we'll have to come to a conclusion on training them properly, especially because this is a dangerous area. Danger zone. Hi, child. Shoe bug. You're going to be in danger
Yes.
zone in a minute. I mean, talk, is there anything in particular that you're wanting?
My drailing, those from my clan, um, they dig tunnels underground, so it will easiest to, I guess, nutshell. Um, it would be a bunch of like circular tunnels going round and round and kind of maze-like, and then at the very base of the drailing tunnels is a very wide open spot, and that's where the shaman and the Shek and the
Okay.
those who need protective live.
The only problem I see with that is sometimes tunnels, if they're not stable, can cause the above ground to collapse, especially if there's buildings.
Drailing are a very old race. Came before you people.
I understand.
Been live in tunnels all our life, except some do weird things like living trees, but they're still connected because of the tree. Um, then you got the ones in the cliffs, and you got the ones in the plains, but they all dig in tunnel.
I can assure you, Artie, if the drain tunnels were dug, they would be secure. Although I would encourage talk to make sure that they were set outside the farmland on the other end. Draylings are natural
Well-
hunters, and if they encounter rabbits and other pests that would disturb the farmlands, they would remove them from the farmlands, making them a part of the natural ecosystem.
Yes, we can do that. If we can dig like really deep, and all the twists and turns and whatnot, we can make sure go around, and make sure nothing goes flop. No big giant sinkholes.
All right. I'll trust you on that.
Aside from that, I mean, if they dig their tunnels on the opposite end of the farmlands, they wouldn't have anything built on top of them to begin with.
Right. So, yes, talk. And what you can do is you can have the opening by the keep or in the dray garden of the keep. This way, they know when they come out, they're in a protected area.
By keep.
By keep, yes. Because we will make sure your people are protected.
Easiest that way.
Yes. Leaf!
Meh.
Is there anything specific that you're wanting besides to kill the rabbit?
mm, Goblin not sure. Goblin has shinies, and Goblin has friends. Mm,
And Goblin has talk.
Yes.
Goblin not hard to please, so Goblin not sure.
Alright.
Love you.
Help, I'm being assaulted.
You're not being assaulted. I'm just snuggling you. I gotta snuggle my bad fortune.
I did not consent.
What the fuck?
Amazing.
What do you mean amazing?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 is what Leaf says.
7 out of 10. I'm Russia.
Come here. Quit struggling. It only hurts at first.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, my mic's not on mute.
No, it's not.
Who's like this every day, by the way?
Hey, quiet you.
Amazing.
So,
Yeah, no, Goblin don't know. Goblin just finds what Goblin needs out in woods. Find mushrooms. Find meat.
Lots shiny.
No shinies in wild. No. It's hard to find
No,
shinies.
but shinies could be brought.
Oh,
now something for the ore mine we need to talk about. we need to make sure that the ore mine itself is watched dramatically. Because we need to regulate the crystals, the magic crystals.
Regular.
I think people need to go through a process, like an application process, to be able to handle or sell or buy those crystals. Because they're obviously very dangerous. But they can also be of great help.
Okay. So, need to make sure won't be used for someone who wants to kill all the small people.
Correct. So, that's, Kaylin, do you have anything to add?
Not specifically. I'm looking at things here that all seems to be present.
Okay, well, then I have another thing. Upgrading the keep.
Okay.
I want to upgrade it. There are several things that we can do to upgrade this keep. And honestly, we can end up turning it into a castle and build the castle around the keep.
You want a castle?
We can build a castle around the keep. It'll take a little bit, but we can have things like a chapel for Kaylin. We can have a greenhouse. We can have a practice range. We can have a sanctum, which would be something that we can have people like go into if there's an attack. We can have an external barracks. We can have quite a bit of stuff. We can make sure that we get a treasury. I don't think we need a throne room, more of maybe a council hall rather than a throne room. Because there's no king or queen for this island. It's just going to be a council.
I shall be too.
Because I'm not looking to rule over people. I'm looking to have a leadership, but to be able to keep them safe, but also still have freedoms that they wouldn't have under a ruling a monarchy.
Not Goblin. Goblin wants to be a tyrant.
I look over at Goblin. We'll let you play in the treasure room with all the shinies.
Goblin will rule an iron fist and get that anyway.
Not if Goblin gets turned into a Drayling.
Lots of shiny stuff underground.
And then I just
Just find it first.
I toss a silver piece in the air to let Goblin just be watching it. And I'm gonna mage hand it to where it just keeps floating up in the air.
There's cheating. Goblin can't reach it.
I catch it.
It's floating in the air with mage hand.
Tables, walls, shoulders. Kalen's very tall.
Caitlin's very tall. Acrobatics on sleight of hand.
Don't worry, Kaylin.
You steal a tree.
That
I'm
worked.
still a tree. Shut up.
Hey guys, you all want to see something real quick?
Sure.
Look.
There seems to be an orange
Hi.
individual.
Oh, it does you too. Guys, look at the Discord. Buttercup. Kitty.
Does your cat ask for belly rubs or no?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Trickery rubs, more looks like it. Always a trap.
Hey. What are you doing?
Hey, traps are always fun to have. Just ask
What's
my
he
boyfriend.
doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kitty jumped on my back, on the back of my chair, and I was like, ah. So, yeah, talk.
So yes, so Talk does that.
Yes, once I catch him, I'm going to toss the silver at Leaf.
Anyway.
See? Easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
okay.
goblin jokes. Goblin jokes.
Yes. But there's quite a few things that we're definitely going to need to have. Obviously at some point we are going to need to fortify the city with stone walls and things like that from creatures beyond. And if we need to expand, then we will expand beyond the wall, and then we'll go out a little bit and make a new wall for the ones that are outside of the current one. But that won't be for a while. It might not even be during most of our lifetimes. I don't know.
Ooh. Well, it'll be interesting. Make it very tall or very small.
I haven't decided that yet. I'm not sure, but I do know that Stu had mentioned to me that he wanted to moat around the keep.
Oh, that's easy. Just dig a real big channel and then put a bunch of sumps so that when you go to the bathroom, it just shoots out the side.
Yes.
Nasty, but effective.
So we will do our best to build everything. I guess I was lucky and smart enough to build a guest bedroom because our friend Kaylin here has now taken over that room for himself.
It was going to happen.
Well,
Kaylin big enough to take 2 rooms?
And we can, during the time that we are working on the keep and the town, we can work on getting the tunnel built from your room to your room, as she points to Leaf and Talk.
Ooh, yes. Has to be done.
Wait, I
We
didn't hear
will-
that. What?
The tunnel between your all's room.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
We will get that done. So, if that's everything, I think we've got a decent game plan here.
Should be fun.
Should be fun.
Now, where do you guys want to start at? Do you guys want to go to the guild, or you guys want to make that hike to the Drayling camp first?
We don't gotta make no damn hike. They gave us the teleportation circle thing.
Circle, right. I'd say we go to the guild first. The Drayling, we're kind of like we already talked to them. We're just kind of letting them know we're ready for them, essentially. So I think we go take care of the important thing first.
Well, it'll take us, 3 days to get there?
Yeah.
So we can go talk to the guild, and then I will let the Drayling know that we will be there within, what do you say, a week to teleport them to the keep?
I would say within 2 weeks to give ourselves any kind of leeway for trouble we might run into.
That's fair. Okay. I guess I'll send a message to the head Drayling and just simply explain that we will be there within 2 weeks to bring them to the keep for their assistance if they are still willing.
Should be. Drayling said they do. They do.
I know, but I was telling that to the DM.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to Talk.
Nope.
Okay, now
I said
what?
I was casting sending.
Okay.
And sending it to the May Drayling, the head Drayling, and telling
Shaman.
her that the shaman, and telling her that we will be there within about 2 weeks to bring them to the keep if they are still willing to help us out.
Alrighty. Gotta make sure I condense this down. There we go. I was also looking at all my other maps, because I think I found a few that I'm actually going to use. Yeah, so where you guys going want to go?
We're heading to the guild first.
Okay. Minimize this. Oh yeah, still have you guys on there. Awesome.
Hey,
From forever
Ba-da-
ago.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to look through my other maps and see if I can find something better now, and there's a lot of shit here. There's like 600 maps.
Yeah, I told you to archive.
What? No, no,
I
no.
told you.
I'm talking about the maps I bought.
Ah. I see.
Ooh, this one actually looks rather nice.
oh gosh.
Adventures. Oh, I forgot to unzip the file. That's why I can't upload any of these yet. Extract. So where do you guys want to go? I need
Be right back. I need something to drink.
Okay.
How long will this take to extract? About 15 minutes. Okay.
So we're at the guild, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I have a thing. The red potion's gone. Let me clear that out.
Did you get your use out of that red potion?
Oh, I did get. I didn't want to use it then, but like, I'm glad I did.
Oh, why are you glad you used it?
No. You know, that kind of thing's like a trump card that's nice to have in your back pocket. Like, I still have plenty of them. Like, I have the super healing potion, that big temp healing potion, the DC boost, the be a dragon potion, which I damn near used in place of the red potion and almost had a dragon fight, kaiju battle. Yellow potion is accuracy. But then I have all the other ones from. Oh yeah.
Hi.
Then I have some shit. What did I get from? Oh god.
Sorry, I've been a little distracted. Waiting for this to extract so I can upload the map I wanted. But what do you guys need at the guild? Gonna talk to some people, I guess?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Alright, what did I get from the magical divvy? I don't quite remember. I have the. Oh, I have the two javelins. I've had the javelins this whole motherfucking time. God.
The Javelin of Lightning and the Javelin of Lightning Bolt.
Bolt. Yes. The lightning bolt's just a full-on lightning bolt.
Yeah, but it's a javelin.
And they both recharge at the beginning of the day, right?
Yes. Just one's better than the other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna retcon it with the guild traveling there so you could still talk to the nice lady.
What, the amulet of the devout man? I should probably put that on.
It was the Isamar. And then it was the lizard. If I can find him.
What the fuck do I have that's attunement equipped? I have the Sun Forger, Gauntlets of Glory, Winged Boots, and I just called it the Smite Sword. So Smite Sword.
I shall smite.
Amulet of Devout is attunement. Okay.
Oh, might as well ask, how strong is Dio anyway?
Dio is very strong.
Do you think he could beat Alucard in a fight?
Lucard. One moment. Man, they're both like vampires and stuff. I'm not as familiar with the Lucard's abilities though. Like, fucking Dio can freeze time.
You have
It's
to
like
kill
a-
Alucard about 5.7 million times before you're allowed to kill him.
I don't know, man. Behead anything and it's toast.
Except for by the rules of fucking JoJo, vampires can literally only be killed by Hamon or by daylight.
Or by daylight.
So it would be a case of Alucard would literally need to stall a battle outside for an entire night if he wants a chance to kill Dio. And that's not even talking about Dio's in its most powerful form, the world over heaven.
I thought I would ask because I haven't seen JoJo, and that's the next death battle they're doing is Dio versus Alucard.
No, I'm gonna say my money's on Dio, man. He's pretty fucking tough.
And it's also that Alucard can literally not see the world, so because you can only see a stand if you have a stand. So it would be really tough for Alucard to even have a way to kill Dio, let alone see what he can do.
Or get close to him for that matter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, Dio just has the upper hand here.
But yeah, no, I do want to bring that out because that's the next fight they're going to do next month. And I have yet to see JoJo, but I've seen all of Hellsing. That's the reason I brought it up.
It'll actually, you know what? It would just be an immortal slap fight because it would be an immortal versus an immortal.
Anybody that Alucard kills, he absorbs all their skills and abilities, and he can summon an army at any point in time. And he can resummon that army anytime any of them die.
Yeah, keyword killed though, because he can't kill Dio.
Yeah. No, but it's just something I wanted to bring up too.
Hence, the immortal versus immortal slap fight.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it turns into.
I've got so many attunement items. Fuck me.
If you insist, can you bend over, please?
But if we're talking, if we were talking about World Over Heaven and not be broken, because World Over Heaven literally has the ability to fuck with the universe.
I believe they're using all material for all when they do a death battle.
Well, if they use the World Over Heaven, I think it still goes to deal then.
Okay. I did want to bring that up. For their rules, they use all material.
Because the World Over Heaven was only in the JoJo fighting game. And it's like basically deal turn to 11. Because he's fucking has his stand can now manipulate the universe itself on top of his time stop. And then Jotaro was like, wait a minute. It's the same type of stand, and he does that too. And he becomes Star Platinum, the World Over Heaven. That's like a fucking mouthful and a half of a fucking stand name.
It could be a worse name.
It is.
So, who do you guys want to talk to? We have the Leonin. I gotta remember it's been a while since I've played them. We have the Leonin, the head of the warriors. We have the cleric. Then we have the person who tames all the animals. There's also one other person.
So the cleric is alive?
Yeah, I did retcon that since it's been so long and I can't remember what I was doing with him.
Woo! I look at Kaylin. You're probably better suited to talk to him.
Probably not. Last time we talked, I kind of insulted.
But that was retconned, so...
They never visited the island.
Oh, good. Cool.
Yeah. So again, you're probably better suited to talk to him.
Oh, and one of my songs got done recently, too. I had something made just in case you guys ever went to the Underdark.
Good. Good. Because we probably will.
Nope.
So, like, do we approach somebody? Like, what's the goal?
Give me a moment. I'm still waiting for the thing to extract so I can load the map I wanted for them.
Okay.
Wait, what do you guys want to do in the meantime while I get that? While I'm waiting for that map?
Talk to him? That's why we're waiting?
Yes, but in the meantime before that.
Probably. Man, I like all of this stuff, but I can't have it on it all the time.
Okay, so Kaylin, keep in mind, we're going to show them the map that we've made.
Rough idea.
Yes, rough idea of what we're wanting. And you just kind of explain that those who help build the city and build homes and stuff, whoever helps gets to build their house, no charge, things like that.
See,
And
you have a handle on all this. Why do you need me to talk to?
because my last meeting with the Leonin, which was before you had joined, he was kind of staring daggers at me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were with the tongueless monk at the time.
Yeah.
He did not like anybody because of someone gave him attitude and he threw it back in their face and he stayed in a sour mood all day long.
So
Oh, I see. An ex-boyfriend then.
no, what?
Well, you were with a tongueless monk, apparently?
No. What?
No, this was another player.
I know.
He's trying to pick on Arya.
Oh.
So, while we're here, we're at the guild, right? Do they have... Because I know I've been here, but we weren't here for any duration. Do they have, like, a magical shop or a trade post or something like that?
Yeah?
Mosey on in there real quick.
How
Oh,
soon
shit, I gotta
is
reset
done?
my stuff.
I'm looking about 4 minutes before it's done. Awesome.
Perfect, we got time.
Yes, they have a magic shop. This goes way back to one of the first maps I did. There it is. Let's pull that one down.
I'm gonna look around, have a look at some things that they have.
Yeah, that's right. This is when we had 16. Jeez.
Oh yeah, this is way back.
God, that brings back memories.
Yeah, when you killed Sean's first pet.
It's not my fault. How was I supposed to know what he was going to roll?
OG talk.
But who do you want to talk to? We have the armorsmith, the blacksmith. You looking for a potion person? Who you want?
Not the armor smith.
You want Misk? Did Misk come back? Misk was general goods.
This was always fun.
I'm gonna go to the rune crafter and see what his deal is.
Ooh. Which one was
His or
he?
hers.
He was... Oh, that's right. As you walk on up to the rune crafter, you're going to notice some robotic parts strewn about left, right, like Warforged heads on a pike. You hear a loud ruckus. The door seems to be a metal slab on front.
I knock on the metal slab with the Warforger. Sorry, Sunforger.
Sunforger. You hear somebody getting a little angry, slams down his tools, kind of scurries up there, peeks his head out. You see a slightly furry mane, eye peeking out. What you want?
Mostly to know what it is you do here.
I make runes and I sell them to people, or I take a look at things I haven't seen. I'm a little busy experimenting.
I see. Well, if you're busy now, I can come back another time.
Arya places her hand on Kaylin's shoulder and kind of peeks around and says, "We have some things that you haven't seen."
Ooh, that's always good to have. Let's see here. I got him on the table. What kind of things?
Arya holds up one of the crystals.
Ooh, shiny crystal. Seen crystals before. Crystals are a dime a dozen, most of the time. Oh, I remember you. You were, got people who took 16. What do you want?
I think you might want to have a look at her crystal. It's a little different than the standard.
Fine. I'll take a look at it. What am I looking for? Hope you don't mind me. I'm working on 17. As he lets you into his place, you see Warforged parts screwed about. You see, like, voice boxes ripped out. Rib cages opened up. He's just experimenting on Warforges, more or less. There's a guy chained down to the table, 17 branded into his forehead. As he's trying to take you over to more or less a guest area with a broad table out there, about five chairs around the table, a nice round table, so he can at least talk to you. He seems a bit agitated, doesn't like to stop moving. But he is there to do business, if possible. Tapping his foot rather restlessly. So, what'd you bring? What'd you sell?
This crystal has several magical properties.
Alrighty, such as? If you've experimented, you more or less know, so that we can make a deal, or I can see what I can do with it.
I look at Kaylin. Are you sure you want to deal with this guy?
I don't know. I've never been here.
You've
Tell
been
me
here.
about
You've
those
seen what I do.
very-
You've seen what I can make.
Tell me what your the rune. What is this rune thing you do?
I take items. I like to break them down, figure out how they work, and put them onto other items. That's why I'm fascinated by forges of all kinds. They're magical beings that should not have sentience, but how do they have sentience?
Interesting. So I don't think I do apologize for wasting your time. I don't think your talents exactly are going to be exactly what I'm looking for currently.
Give me one moment.
Oh, bye.
Alrighty. Thanks for wasting my time.
You're very welcome.
Where'd she go? And he kind of just shuts the door. A little impatient, always impatient.
Okay, so I definitely want to go to the alchemist. Sorry, alchemist.
The alchemist. And how do you want to... As you walk over to the alchemist, it seems a bit more flora, nature-centered. There's a nice wooden door, some flowers on the edges. And it has a nice open window towards it. There's only a bottom half of the door. As you look inside, there's a tree growing in the middle, more or less.
I just kind of lean back a little bit and tip my foot out, and just like with the side of my foot, just give the bottom half of the door 2 knocks.
Come in, come in.
I open it up.
I follow him, ma'am.
What brings you to my lovely abode? More or less plant life for now. As a large Luxodon stands before you, looking very peaceful, and he likes to have a nice miniature forest within his own alchemist shop.
I saw out front that you deal in potions of a variety, and there was a particular potion that I had used just recently that I would like to have replaced if possible.
Oh, what kind of potion do you bring me?
Well, unfortunately, I couldn't bring you any of it, but the idea of it, once consumed, it imbues you with a great amount of physical strength, allowing you to deal an exuberant amount of damage to something very quickly, but only for what seemed like one moment.
Alrighty. Probably need to experiment on how to push one's body without the after effects, but that might be a bit out of knowledge for now. You have any leads on items I could use to make such a thing?
Not a goddamn clue.
Arya hands Kalen the crystal.
Oh, I mean, yes, there is this. Uh, Same idea except for magical sorts. It allows you to exceed your current abilities and grasp onto a potential of future and utilize it at its strength. The cost of which is a little
Exhaustion.
bit, yes, but not of the standard variety. It is of the standard variety and another variety, exhausting your magical strength as well.
Taps into one's ethereal abilities. That can be useful, but it seems a bit unnatural.
Very good
I'm
fucking
more
math.
than willing to experiment, but I want to make sure because it might end up backfiring until I figure out a steady potency between that and other materials. I don't want to sell you anything or give anything that might be damaging.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Would some of these notes help?
Notes.
As Arya shows some of the potion notes that she has.
Which notes did I give you for that?
I just have potion notes from different places across the island is all I
Okay.
have.
Okay.
That's all I have wrote down.
Yes, those notes will always come in handy. I'll see what I can make. So just you want pure damage, nothing else? You see him give him a bit of a frustrated look, like he's not sure if he's going in over his head, but he's welcoming to the challenge of trying something different.
Well, I mean, if you can't make what I asked for possible, then whatever you could make that's helpful from that crystal is acceptable.
Very well. Come on, why isn't my map loading? I have it uploaded. Now let's refresh the page. Love you, Roll20. There it is. I believe. And did you guys just show up out of nowhere? I guess. And
Hell yeah!
Okay.
I mean, we used the guild teleportation circle.
Yep. So, any reason why you guys came to shopping over here?
Kalen wanted to go shopping, so I.
Yes, there was that too, but mostly because the people we came to talk to were tied up with something at the moment, so we decided to explore the city. I mean, the little, guild space around here I've never been.
I can respect that. Nope, not what I wanted. I hope this is the first floor. I hope I didn't upload the second floor on accident. Yeah, that looks like the first floor. Yay. I actually got a new meeting map. Map layer. Awesome. And please roll me a D100. Let's see who's in house.
Sure, D100.
Awesome. Oh, and by the way, here's the new map for meeting. You guys can come from the left side, if you wish. But yes, anything else I can help for you, my demonic brethren? Your teeth.
Oh, no, not at all. That is all I'm needing today.
I'll see what I can figure out.
Thank you.
Of course.
And, oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Nothing. I was just gonna say if nothing weird happens on the way out, I would want to make one more stop at I think the blacksmith before we go in.
Which blacksmith? The armor smith or the blacksmith?
No, the blacksmith, not the armor smith.
Okay. You're seeing a nice wooden door. It has a nice cross on there. You see 2 blue reptiles. No, you said the blacksmith, not the armor smith. Wrong picture. The current blacksmith is currently out, so it would be... as you look on towards the blacksmith, his door and forge seem to be out. His door seems a little more locked, like no one's home. Inside is all darkness.
Oh, awesome, great. So wait, so the door's there or no?
Yes, the door is there. It's locked, and there's a window on the front of it. It shows blackness, not even the forge is lit.
Interesting. I will knock on the door, not firmly, because I appreciate its craftsmanship, and make a verbal note of it.
As you knock on it, it echoes in there, and there's no response.
Nuts. Weapon shops out of town, boys. Okay. Let's go in.
As you guys are going into the guild's main tavern, Dragonfall. It is a nice hard stone floor. It has a couple of minor carts on the side. No, not carts. Kiosks. There we are. No one's there at the moment. Kind of seems shut down, having little trinkets on the front. Mostly guarded, as guards do stand at the entrance, watching for people. It's a very open place for people to linger and talk to.
So, what do we do here? You haven't talked to these people before.
Mostly the others did.
Any ideas, Talk?
Well, you had the person that did the potions and the magic, and then you had this guy, and then you tried to rip out 16's tongue with the chain that was soldered inside. Then you had the crazy tabaxi with sick mind. Miss was good. She could order stuff and have it made special, like twine. With the big guild people, we have everyone that was who was important was at the island where we were trying to talk into some sort of agreement.
That got retconned. They're still alive, so they haven't came yet. Because I didn't know what I was going to do with it at the time. That was my fault, Talk.
Dookie.
But you do know of Kothar and the Leonin. Oh, was it Kothar or Capac?
There's Kothar.
Yeah.
Kothar was the one that she talked to most frequently. That was the one that handled the Shadow Mastiff and where she got stiff as a runt. Kothar was also passing word out to the other Draylings in search of the Torvok to send them to the atoll.
Okay.
Talk to guild leader, the Leononin. Kothar's over in the Beast Hold. That one's very good. He can tell you a lot of stuff.
In that case, I suppose we go talk to Kothar.
Kothar?
Yep.
Could probably help.
So how do we go talk to him? Like, where's he chill at?
In the Beast Hold.
Okay, we head to the Beast Hold.
Okay. Yay, my maps are done extracting. I found a blacksmith map I like now. And this can work. But yeah, I don't have a map for the Beast Hold. I can just use the empty space here for now.
It's fine.
As you guys are coming to the Beast Hold, it's about a little trek from the city. You're going to be seeing the black lizard, the blue lizard, and the white lizard. Kothar, Kapesk, and what was the last one? Crap, where's my notes? Cathend. There she is. Storm, Demon, and Gem. The way I ordered it was to be Demon, Storm, and Gem. They're looking outwards in a large open field as they're all enjoying the view. There's animals of all kinds, from shadow mastiffs to small hatchlings of dragons. They're more than welcoming to other people. To an extent. How do you want to make yourself known?
Kothar!
You see his head perch up, looking like who's speaking his name.
Talk snorts. Big guy there wants to talk to you.
No. Which big guy? Which one?
She
She points at
that's wrong
the
voice.
tiefling.
Which one? Ah, the tiefling. Ah. You bring talk. I hope you're sharp, as the armor says. But yes, what you need? Always busy.
Well, we are establishing a town around our keep on the island that we were sent to create a safe space around, which we've managed to do.
Ah, you lived. Very good.
The plans roughly have been put on obviously a rough draft. However, we are looking for assistance with certain aspects. Arya, would you mind showing them the map, and I'll point out what we're looking for help with?
I start pointing to the map and kind of explaining each individual area that we're planning.
And what do you need from Kothar or his siblings? We have Storm, Kapesk, and we have our gem, Cathend. We both can always help, but one of us will be... At least one of us will be staying here. One of us can go with. Oh.
Caleb, that's you.
I can't remember why we need them.
You sent us to the toll, and we want to be able to offer homes. We need people now. We need people to be able.
Need colonists.
Ah,
Essentially, yes. People willing to essentially pioneer their ways on this island. In exchange, they will own the land that they build their homes on.
very good.
They will still have to follow laws.
Right, correct.
Well, we are 3 siblings. We all help. I am better for slaughter, for safety of my younger ones that take care. We have Kapesk, who controls storms, holds in hand and makes sure that we have light when there is none. Then we have our Cathend, the gem, who's always there to summon and speech of woods. Make sure that we have other ways to commune to nature. We all worked well.
The last sibling you mentioned there, the gem, she? Am I right?
Yes, she.
She actually sounds like the ideal kind of colonial leader we may need.
Not sure if she leads, but she speaks to the trees to help us out on a hunt.
Yes. Well, the thing is that we'll have plenty of nature around, and we could use her. Sounds like natural abilities to help out, but also if she finds it among herself, she could be a member of the council once we have it established. She wouldn't be a sole leader, but one of the voices of the people.
And what about the rest of you? What? I can trust Talk. She been here since we gave Stiff at Young. But the rest...
Hey, Baureen. They're trusting. They trusted. They will do what they can, and the island will be run best by those like us.
As long as you have no dull blades, safety and survival, first and foremost. You are sure no one here is a dull blade for the Scaleless? He is speaking to Kaylin, calling you Scaleless.
Kind of look at him, and I want to make a remark about the hornless, but I will refrain from doing so.
But yes, I will talk to... see what Cathend wants to do. She is... I think she... What do you want of the younger one?
We just want assistance in building a safe place for those who want to get away from the war.
And your sister, as I said, could be a nice icon, but I also feel like her talents with nature, because we will need both farm and forest to be built. She could provide us with delicate insight on how to do both.
Yep.
Hopefully her spirits can guide you along the way. We'll definitely consider any way to get back to where you guys are.
Yes, we've already established your guild's teleportation circle.
Alrighty. We'll make sure she goes right through.
But for brevity's sake, this is a one-use scroll, one that can't be duplicated, and it's to the teleportation circle that we have in our keep that we have made.
Alrighty.
But speaking of talk,
Yes.
were you able to find any of her people like she requested?
Had messenger come. Messenger said that most of the Torvak escaped, and that they were gathering together. If you can find them, they need to come to the atoll. It's safer there. Dangerous, but safer. I'm there. Soul seeds are there.
Yes, we shall be looking for them. Waiting to hear back from my kind in swamp searching. I think we have one that walks the horizon, looking and hunting. Not hunt to kill, hunt to find missing tribesfolk. What was his name? I think Sariv is looking for your people, and he will report back when he finds them. We will always bring them when we find them. It is still a terrible shame on what has happened.
I agree.
They want us souls dead.
I just want her to be able to have her family back. So, sooner you all are able to find them and they can be reunited, the better, I believe. We appreciate the efforts that you are making for this situation.
Oh, and if Teek's found, tell Teek has to come.
Ooh, the shaman. No, would you tell Kothar there was a shaman or no? I can't remember.
No, the shaman for the Torvak was Sha'an. She's the one where we buried the soul seed for.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because it's been a while since you two spoke.
Yeah, Teek is one of her sisters, but she never said that Teek was a shaman.
Okay, so yeah, forget that. Just making sure on that one.
She did tell Kothar that Mir was dead.
But Iris, it's taken many years to understand not to eat the dead, since others find it different. But I will always search and try to be more, what's the word? Understanding of other people's rights, or no,
Beliefs.
Thank you, beliefs. And I'll be working on a NPC's character sheet later today. Yeah, I will send out the basic information. Just so you know who you guys are talking to. You might figure it out. But yes, anything else that we can help you with? There's still, I think, Leonin's currently out. I think the cleric might be here. She might be resting, though. How else can Kothar and Cathend, our gem, help you?
Let's see. We need people. We need farmers. We need builders, carpenters. We need stonemasonries. We need merchants. We need.
We're better for the wild. If you need that, I would talk to one of the other two. The cleric who can help people, or the Leonin who trains warriors. I didn't help build this guild. I just help keep nature so that more...
Would need beast hold too. So beast hold, smithy, woodworkers.
We can
tanners.
definitely... All lizard folk know how to work with wood. Got to make weapons somehow. Everyone needs to know how to make weapon or take care of. What about for the green scaleless one there?
Goblin.
He's currently hiding behind everyone else.
Any reason?
Leaf wants shinies.
Nods.
Leaf is a very simple goblin. They just want their shinies. We want this to be... We do want it to be known that this place is free from the war. If people choose to come, please leave prejudices behind.
Prejudice is part of beliefs. They don't change overnight. I believe that's what someone says.
No, but they need to still have a understanding of others. An empathy, if you would say. As our friend here, as I point to Kaylin, and myself, who is a elf, if we can get along, then other people can as well.
Best way. They're all sorts.
It is going to be a long road ahead.
It is.
You ought to be understanding of many beliefs on how ones take care of others. We have been seen as more monstrous than respectable.
Well, in this place, everyone has respect until they are proven by their actions to be disrespectful.
And anything to hunt on this new untamed land.
Oh, talk! Would you like to take this one away,
Oh.
my friends?
There's lots. There's rabbits that shop and they turn into drakes and they're big and they like to throw you in the sky, so you want to eat it fast. And then there's giant snakes with a tentacle face. I'm sure they taste good. And lots of fish.
Anything that stands out for a nice hunt.
Dragons.
Yeah, there's
There's
a
a
big black
giant-
dragon.
There's a giant bunny in the sky that shoots lightning out its ear.
Sounds like a hunt I could play gather. I think all three of us will head out. But we'll need a new den. Something to keep animals steady and hopefully tame.
There, where we placed your teleportation circle will be perfect for that. We had cleared it out of the failed experiment that was there on the island.
Failed experiment?
Yes. Arya pulls out some of her notes on the thing. Here. These are copies of everything that we have gathered on what we have seen.
We'll give a read later. I'll have to find. Would you write them in anyway? Comment, I guess.
She would have wrote, like, if this was copied for the guild, because she did make a promise that she would have a copy for the guild of anything that of note that they would find. She would have wrote in common because she wouldn't have known what languages they spoke.
I will find someone to read. He'll take the notes, but he will say that.
Very well.
Oh. Alrighty. Anyone else on guild side you might need? You said stoneworker. One's work with stone, and others could pull in rope to see who else can come along. Maybe not everyone. See if we can get somebody from years of service.
That would be very helpful. We do have Drayling coming in.
You already have Best Scout.
We do.
Yes.
But we have other Draylings that we found coming to help as well.
Other Dray. Always nice.
Yes.
But yes. Would any of you want some animals? Maybe for a nice custom meal. We can get the lightning boy to cook it. He can't remember his name.
I think we're okay for now. But we appreciate it.
Well, thought I'd try to help, since you might be a bit famished from your trip.
Arya kind of smiles. We traveled by magic.
Okay. Maybe for the best. He's a bit... big ego. But... yeah. Great cook.
Yes, I got a cookbook from him.
But anything we can get for Scaleless Goblin or for Dre. Because I'm pretty sure Stiff would love to look around, or maybe we can get something for the Scaleless.
Ooh. Stiff with like a hunch of something raw. So steak or venison or
Dragon steak?
dragon. Yes. No. I promised. Um
No dragon
Have-
steak? It's juicy.
I promised.
Promise too.
My goblin.
Oh.
So we have rabbit, or maybe you have alligator. Giant alligator's good.
We can go for a hunt and see what we can find out. Give us something that you guys want, and we'll go hunt and find it. And we'll have the cook make a feast for y'all tonight.
Sounds good.
Talk, I will leave that one up to you, my friend.
You hungry? You want food?
I'm fine for now, but again, this is your territory, and I definitely trust you, especially when it comes to the guild. I'll trust your judgment and everything on that.
Okay, we accept. Food, raw for our little friends, and she points to the big dog that's bigger than her. And cooked food for everybody else.
Okay, but what animal? Reptile, furry, flying scales. What does everyone want? We'll try and hunt for everyone if we can.
Steak is fine.
What was that again?
Steak and potatoes.
Animal. We're not cook.
Right. Cow.
How about cow work, but we could do venison.
Also that.
I'll have to go ask the halfling farmer up north if we can use his livestock.
There's no way in hell I can ask this guy about dragon eggs. That's for damn sure.
Well, you could.
No, I don't think I'd do that.
Well, yes, so, venison, cow, yes, I'll go talk to the farmer halfling up north. I think he was frustrated a year ago from what he said, a furry creature rummaging through his farm, trying to steal his crops.
I look over and talk.
I killed a rabbit that was in his fields. If he didn't want his fields eaten by rabbit, he shouldn't have let them put their barrow there.
I'm just saying what has become of that.
Yeah, won't be getting any rabbit from him no more. They can eat his fields.
We should be back by nightfall for y'all. So venison and cow. Any special requests? Any exotic animals that you want?
No, thank you.
Alrighty. You'll s-
Unless Leaf, you want something.
Shake-
As Stu will probably pop up and say, "Booze!"
That shake. Goblin will shake head no.
No. Give me one moment to find the voice.
Stu would want booze.
Yes. Stu would. But Stu didn't come.
No, Stu came.
Ooh. Okay, well, I won't say no, but that's up to you.
As the black Kothar slowly turns around, kind of runs in his field, he seems to tap on a white lizard, talking to her, and whoever can speak Draconic might be able to hear a few words here and there if they want to listen in.
That would be Leaf.
Nope.
Scaleless ones over by with horns, and our friend want you. So yeah, you'll see a rather white lizard folk wearing like leaves around her ankles and wrists, reminiscence of a let's see here. It was, I just found it. It was Hula Ela no. God damn it! What was it? It was Hula Elo. It's those little flowers around the ankles of a hula girl. I found what it was called, and now I can't find it again.
Lace?
What was it?
Lace?
Maybe. The little flowers around the ankles.
Oh, around the little angles?
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, she does have those. They're very colorful, kind of stand out against her ankles a bit. She's coming on up. She seems a bit happier. Her toothy grin, instead of a nice dark demeanor that Kothar has, goes up to you. Oh, so you want me instead of older ones? Why?
You're more nature inclined.
Well, yes, protection of Scalus and other beasts was always necessary to make grounds. As long as you don't harm nature around, we can build civilization. Just don't hunt too much. But yeah, so what place do you want me instead of older ones for?
I look at my two friends that are better suited at speaking about this than I. Kaylin, talk.
Well, it's
Yes.
yes. So it's quite simple. Of the three's talents, yours is a skill set that we actually lack. Your natural voice with nature, along with, from what we understand, your abilities to commune with it, are going to be of great assistance in the coming days, especially as we establish and sow new farms and grow new forests.
Well, yes, growing forest would be great to have. Oh, why isn't there forest over there? Something
Other
happened, or just no
there is
natural?
No, no, no. There is definitely a forest. However, we would like to plant and grow one near home. And because of your talents, we also feel that you may be able to assist in speeding up the natural process with some of your magical gifts.
Oh, I'll see what kind of grove I can give the area before I can do some rapid development. Rapid trees. Oh, don't want to hurt self, but
No.
Of course not. No, not at all.
No, we don't want you to hurt yourself.
what's the way to help? We'll have to limit. Let me guess. Guys are looking to build place. No forest around. We'll have to limit how fast trees cut down till we can get other people.
Yes. And we already have a Drayling Grove that is off limits to anyone cutting.
Might join them. Ones that live near the trees, far from civilization, is always the best. But I'm willing to help, that's why I stay out here with brothers.
That is fair.
I believe we have deal, but anything
There's a
to help you.
Well, there is certain line to not be able to cross, as there is a lightning rabbit that is over one of the plains, and they do not take kindly to anything, even trees, being placed on their land. We have a certain area that we have learned that is safe.
So territory of what you say rabbit needs to be respected and bound.
Correct.
Building will be challenged because not just us, but I believe everyone will be testing their limits at one point or another with the rabbit.
Yes, probably, but we are hoping that people will understand why we have a certain area marked to keep people safe. We do not wish for any unnecessary death on anyone's part.
Does the rabbit attack illusions?
Yes.
Ah, great way to find line real fast.
Yes, I've went around and marked the area of where the rabbit tends to stay away from. To make it easier.
Oh,
We in a safe place between the strange ones. One day, they either come to an agreement or they become dinner. Simple.
okay. So yes, want to make sure. Kothar won't admit it, but no drinking when working with me. He doesn't handle, so I don't trust anyone that drinks when working. Otherwise,
Well,
someone might be strung up on Vine.
That won't be a problem for most of us.
Most?
Really, don't drink.
There is
I
one of us.
appreciate
There's one that does drink, but you will be mostly talking with me, so.
Or me.
I do, or talk, and I do not drink, so. And
Drink
neither does
and
talk.
no drink while working. I've strung up brothers for
Well,
trying to sneak one in.
while working, we can definitely enforce.
Yes.
It's post working that we won't be able to do.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hope that's an agreeable condition.
That is a very agreeable condition.
Want to protect my nature. So did you want to talk to last one? A little more foolhardy, but gets along with other religious people.
Oh, that's all you, my Kaylin friend.
Well, my thought here is that, I mean, do we need to? But not to be offensive to your brother or anything, but, we've required your help, and I don't believe we'll be needing the offer.
That's fine. They're a little more battle hardy than taking the time to speak to others.
Yeah. Also, I suppose I should ask, is there a uh, you might call a arena or the like here that you could test your metal?
What was that?
Is there a fight pit?
We fight with animals all the time.
Oh, no. It's more like a duel with others.
Do with others. That's.
He's itching for a fight.
Oh, okay. I would have to talk to brothers and see if one of us will fight you, or we can find out which of our animals you might want to fight.
No, I was just curious. It's not not a need.
Physical activity is always required. Can't always be sitting down when you're trying to rule.
It's true. It's a good theory to have. But no, not tonight. I was hoping to watch one more, less than participate. No, I think we're okay. With U3's help getting the word out that we're looking for settlers, and also having you, of course, come along and assist with the trees and the farmlands. And I believe that's what we came here to do.
Yes.
Alrighty. I'll see what happens and make sure that everything's working. She has a nice wide toothy grin. Does not want to come off startling, but it definitely shows off her pearly whites. Trying to smile like other races do.
Thank you for your time and your assistance in this matter.
Of course. Hope you guys find others that are willing to help.
Should those who want fresh start, good place to be. No war, just new place. Little dangerous. It's good to be a little dangerous.
So,
Where do you guys want to go to now?
headed to the Drake camp, right?
Well, no, we gotta have the dinner first, but we can say we did.
Wow, droids don't get the cantrip message.
No.
They don't get any communication spells. That's weird.
Nope.
And again, they do speak with plant life, so that makes sense.
And animals.
Yeah. So yes. Well, do you need me to rub your back, hon? And get the lotion and help your back out a bit.
He's like, no, I'm good.
He said his back was hurting, so always want to make sure I put him first. But yes, where else do you guys want to go at?
I guess the next place be the Drailing camp.
Awesome. Oh, and how'd you guys like this soundtrack for the Underdark?
Pretty. I look at Talk. Talk, this one's on you.
Okay. Here's the thing. If we're talking about the ones that are on the atoll, right? Not Torbach, because Torbach's going to be a very, very long.
Yes,
search.
we're talking about the ones on the toll.
And yes, we can go there.
All right. I start putting the teleportation circle down.
There you go. Oh, and how do you like my NPCs now that I've taken the time to change them up a bit?
They're not jackasses. Good job. They're not edgelords.
Oh, so do you miss the edgelords?
No.
Okay.
No.
These were good interactions.
Well, I'm no longer stressed out as much. I gotta remember how to do the goddamn Dre now.
Drailing are not hard. We're very easy to be Dre.
Yeah, I know. It's just been a while. And they'll probably be bringing... I'll probably put this in your guys' inventory. Where's Sellers Toll? And give me about... You guys said you wanted a cow, right?
I think CJ wanted steak.
We gave a list of meat, and I am not picky as long as there's enough of the raw stuff for Stiff. I will eat cooked or raw, so it doesn't matter. Everybody else likes cooked. So I will eat what everyone else eats.
Alright, I want to just make sure. They're gonna give you they're gonna give you a little bit of meat to take on your journey.
What?
Just a little bit.
What is Clothar's definition of a little bit?
The entire cow. Nothing goes to waste.
Put that sucker in the old bag of holding my cow.
We're going to need to cut it up first.
He will cut it however you need it, and Tempest will always cut it up as needed.
Just looking doggies.
Good thing I have a bag of colding.
Yes, he cut up a nice young calf, not fully grown, and he's giving you all the freaking meat. Hope you enjoyed 500 pounds of cow. From intestines, heart, the lungs, including rump roast and prime rib and ribeye.
Oh, yes, the heart. The best part of a cow every time.
You gotta have the heart in it. I hope Leaf... Come on, Leaf.
No.
You don't have the heart for this?
You need the sweetmeats. The sweetmeats is sweetmeats will go to Rich and Stiff and Whisper and
French.
probably your little kitty cat, the one with the wings.
Oh, you mean Vivian? As I snap my fingers and Vivian
Yes.
appears.
Yes. So the
It
sweetmeats
sits on
can be
Talk's
given
head.
to Talk scratches her chin and then talks to her. And I
She
know you
purrs.
understand me. She's using the Drayling's Speak with Beast. Gets to talk to small and smaller.
Yeah, she's tiny, so
So she counts. Because what's smaller than small? Tiny.
tiny. She is tiny. She's
Diminutive?
considered a tiny creature.
Small, tiny, diminutive.
Yeah, so with the Speak with Small space, you get to speak with small or smaller.
Yes. So, what are you trying to speak to?
Vivian.
I'm talking to Vivian.
Ah, okay. Have fun, Maria.
Vivian, you want sweetmeats.
Don't matter.
You don't want the lungs and the heart and the kidneys and all the good stuff.
I'm just happy with anything.
Okay, so split the sweetmeats with all of our animal friends. She's telling that to Arya.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that.
We hope you
It's-
enjoy the hunt.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Yay.
I'm getting tired. Still trying to fix my sleep schedule back to nights.
Ha! There is no such thing as fixing my sleep schedule. I'm already almost an hour past my bedtime.
Yeah, you
Oh
wrecked.
boy.
We can stop here if you need it.
I mean, maybe not needed. I feel like this might be a good place to stop in general.
Okay. Because when you guys get back, you'll have everything you need, and we can pick up the campaign again once I got my situation figured out.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And how'd you guys like this session? Even though it was mostly roleplay,
I enjoy roleplay more than
Combat?
battle. Yeah. Me personally, like, there
Same.
are personal conversations that I want to have, but
yeah, no, I've been stressed out for a few months, and I think it showed in my D&D.
you think?
Maybe. I might think. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Hey, Manny, do I think at all?
I think a good variety between
Oh.
roleplay and battle is good, as well as explanation all thrown in there.
A question mark.
Oh my god, you're...
Oh, how about that thought now?
your asshole.
Damn right, he's my asshole. Bend over, bitch.
Oh my god.
I hope you're Mike.
Oh, it's not. I heard it. Oh my god, in the background. I can remember. I can remember.